y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a video on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I know these videos are all over YouTube right now, but I thought I would just do a video of my opinion as well. I just received it in the mail a few days ago. I have not used it yet. I have swatched a few of the colors because I couldn't contain myself. I had to at least open it and check it out. It is $38 for 35 shades. After tax and shipping and handling and everything, it is $49, which is not bad at all. You're getting a lot for your money. I also won't be going too in depth in this video. Like I said, there are videos all over YouTube about it right now, so my video is just going to be short and sweet. I am going to swatch a few colors, but not very many. But if you happen to not have the palette and you want to know more about the pigment and the looks of the colors and everything, I'll link Jaclyn's video down below because she goes a little more in depth with the colors, the names, and what they mean to her as well. Before we get going with the video, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you do like reviews and demos, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to know how I achieved this eye look, just keep on watching. Alright, so I've already moisturized, so while I let it dry, I'm just gonna kind of explain the packaging super briefly. I know this is all over YouTube, so my opinion doesn't really matter in the world of YouTube, but I'm just gonna do it anyways, because why not? So it came in this box. Super cute, like so. She's super cute. I've seen so many great reviews on it, like how pigmented it is, how creamy, and how blendable it is to apply, but all I've done was swatch it. I have not used it, so I am really excited to film my opinion today. Obviously, it looks like this. I'm sure all of y'all already know. Super cute. You can kind of see where I've swatched. I had to. So it comes with a color sheet. I really wish the names were on the palette, but I mean, from the looks of it, it looks super hard to include the names on there because there's very small space in between each color. So I mean, it's whatever. I can just keep this little thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swatch the colors I'll be using. The first color I'll be using is this shade Silk Cream, and it's that lighter shade right there. And then I'll go in with MFEO next. So I'll swatch those really quick. So there's Silk Cream and then there's Beam. I'll be going in next with Buns. So then I'll go in with the shade Chip and then the shade Hustle. So there's Chip and Hustle. Then I'm gonna use Sissy. So those are the colors I'll be using today. And then just so I won't have to dip into any other palette, I'll use Beam for the highlight, even though it is shimmery. Kind of sucks, but I mean, this is her palette that she created. In her videos, I normally don't see her really using a matte shade to highlight her brow bone, so it makes sense. It's not that big of a deal. Not the end of the world. So I'm gonna prime my eyes really quick and put my tape on, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm just going to be using the Luxie 205 tapered blending brush to start out with my transition. So again, I'm just going to use those two light colors on the top. Silk Cream and MFEO. These two right here to start my transition. I'm so excited to use this palette. I've had it since, okay, today's Sunday. What day did I get it? I've had it since Wednesday. I've literally have not used this palette since I got it, and it's been killing me. So far, it's going on super good. So that Silk Cream, and look how much picks up on the brush. This brush was clean. Yeah, a lot picks up. Yes. And I'll just focus that on the crease, MFEO. Loving the pigment so far. So for the last transition shade, I'll go in with Buns. And I'm gonna get a smaller brush. So this is by Luxie and it's the 235 blending brush. Focus that on my non-existing crease. This pigment's incredible. Like, I literally barely swish my brush in there. It reminds me of the Lorac shadows, because like, look how much kickback it has. I like that though. Okay, so now I'll go in with Chip. Darker chocolate color right here. Black chocolate chip. Makes sense. I'm gonna be using the Deluxe brush by Younique. And I like to kind of pop the remainder in the inner crease. This is literally effortless. If you ever want to do like a quick eyeshadow look and you don't have very much time, if you got the Jaclyn Hill palette, you're covered. I like it a lot. So next, y'all already know, I'll be blending with my crown brush. So next, I'm going to kind of put like a pop of shimmer on the outer V, very slightly. Use that one that I swatched, this brownish one. I'm pretty sure it was Hustle. I should have wrote these down. Sorry. I'll use the Younique crease brush, dip into Hustle. I'm already getting this palette dirty. Next I'll go in with Sissy. I'll do one side with this brush using the Smashbox primer water, and then I'll do the other side with my ring finger. I'll do the primer water first. Just dip that into Sissy. I like it. Super pigmented. I only dipped in once. Okay, done with this brush, ring finger. I love how it kind of has like a gold contrast in the color. Super cute. Okay, so I had to dip in twice with the finger, but once with the brush. So my go-to is probably going to be the brush with the Smashbox primer water. And then taking the same crown brush, I'm just going to lightly blend over the top. So I'm going to put the remainder of my face on really quick, and then we'll focus on the bottom lash line. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, so now we'll focus on the bottom lash line. So I'm going to put Central Park on the bottom. And it's that shade right there. I'll just use my liner brush by Crown. Sure, it looks familiar. I use it constantly. And then the usual, I'm just going to blend it with my blending brush by Elizabeth Mott. I'll just use my usual shader brush by Younique to highlight the brow bone. And I'm gonna go in with Beam, that shimmery color right here. And I'm gonna very lightly put it on because y'all already know I don't do shimmers on my brow bone. Okay, not too bad. I really love it. I love how pigmented it is. Like literally this look was seriously effortless. So I'm gonna put the rest of my face on really quick, and I will be right back to say my full opinion, pros and cons on the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and my look is completed. So to start the positives and negatives about this palette, I'll start with the positives first because I only have about like 2 negatives and that's it. I love that it was only $38 for 35 shades. You get all these shades, your transitions, your shimmers and your darker shades, your cools, your warm tones, everything all in one. I love how easy it was to blend. The colors are super creamy. They are very pigmented. It's definitely worth the hype. I also love the amount of transition colors in here because I love having a lot of transition colors. I love to just build up the transition to my look. I feel like you get more pigment that way. It's just more of like a richer look. So the only negatives I have about this palette is my usual. There's no white matte shade, but like I said in my video, it's fine. That's not normally what she uses in this palette. Even though it's obviously for her subscribers, it's something that she made that she uses. So white matte shades aren't really what she uses, which is fine. The only other thing that I just don't like about this palette is the packaging. I mean, I love the packaging. It's cute, it's pretty, it's very sheer. I love that. But it just, I already got it dirty in one use and I can't eat, like, look, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's like dirty right here and I can't clean it off. So it's definitely gonna get dirty throughout the time that I have this thing. I don't know, that kind of makes me sad. Nice and pretty white, but it's okay, it's not a big deal. So anyways, that completes my review on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. If y'all ended up getting one in the amount of time that it was in stock, comment down below what y'all think of it. I loved it. It was definitely worth the altogether $49 that I paid for it. I'll be dipping into it a lot. If you do like reviews, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, just so you won't miss out on any of my videos I post during the week, and I will see y'all in my next video.